Hey everybody, Ham back here at the table with something I just picked up today at REI. The third knife in the DaJo knife series that REI carries. You've seen the survival knife and the little tiny Ascent, which I still carry in my belt pack with my Gerber Multi-2 in the front slot. That travels really well. But now they've got their carbon fiber handled folder called the Summit. Comes again in the DaJo box that we're used to, fully recyclable. Has all the options, or rather the descriptions of what the blade does. Carbon fiber handle. It's the 7CR17 MOWV standard blade, stainless blade. It's the same metal that the other two blades are made out of. It gives it a 57 on the HRC scale, so it's fairly sharp. It's got the low profile splitting clip, and it does have those little precision tweezers in the handle. Kind of pricey. This was just about 40 bucks, and I'm not sure if it's worth it, but I will tell you this. It is extraordinarily light. It's the first time I've dealt with a carbon fiber scale on a knife. Very smooth. Nothing really to distinguish it. I kind of like the grippiness of a standard G10 handle. This is very smooth. But for an EDC knife, it may not be too bad. Again, it's got their little spring clip, which is actually very tight. It is removable if you loosen this nut a little bit and pull the clip out. It's just two end prongs stuck into the scale, between the scale and the frame. That way it is a full steel frame on the knife. And it does have, again, the tweezers in the back, just like the Ascent did. You've seen those before. Stainless steel tweezers. And they ride back in their slots, which is a little hard to do when you're on camera. But there it is. They go back in. And the blade itself uses a thumb stud. And there it is. Just under 3 inches long. And again, they're very big on eliminating weight on their blades, which is why they do these cutouts. If you remember, the survival knife had the big cutouts in the frame, and so did the Ascent. This one, they've kept the frame solid and the scale solid and done the cutouts on the knife. It's got a wicked edge on it right from the factory. Very good. And it's a standard liner lock and fairly predictable opening. But for an EDC knife, at just about 6 inches overall when fully open, it's not that bad of a deal. Again, I think it's a little pricey. I went ahead and picked it up at REI because there wasn't that much of a price differential when I looked at it online, even at some of the major retailers. So I went ahead and grabbed this for, like I said, the 39 and change. But is it worth it? Probably not. There is nothing really to distinguish, whereas the Ascent was really good for a very small folder that had a really wicked blade on it, a beautiful edge, and basically didn't take up any room in your pocket. And the survival knife kind of speaks for itself. I like it because it's a handy size, it's very usable, and the blade, again, held up to what you wanted it to. But as a folder, there's a lot of other folders you could spend 40 bucks on, and I think get a little more for your money. Now, I'm not downplaying this knife so much. I haven't really done that much carrying with it as I just got it today. I mean, it cuts fairly well. Here, let's same old REI warranty application in German, which I don't need. It does the cut okay. It's not wicked sharp like some of my other blades, but it'll do the job. It's fairly good. But again, for $40, I think you could do a heck of a lot better with a Kershaw, Spyderco, just about anything. There's a lot of other high quality knives for 40 bucks that would preclude buying this one, but I wanted to try it out, and I've got someone that I may actually gift this to, but I don't think I'll be keeping this one for too long. It's the DaJo Summit, their folder in the series of 3 knives, the Ascent on one end, the Survival knife on the other, and then this. But there you have it. All right. Fred's kind of lukewarm on this too. There you have it. We'll see you next time.